Sit down for a moment. Close the door to the noise of the world. Take a deep breath and let your shoulders drop. You are not watching this video by accident. In a world full of billions of people and millions of distractions, something guided you here at this exact moment. You might call it a random algorithm, but I call it a divine appointment meant just for you. There is a message waiting for you today. A message that your heart has been secretly longing to hear, even if your mind has been afraid to believe it. We live in a world that is obsessed with numbers. It tells us that love has a timeline. It tells us that beauty has an expiration date. It tells us that connection is only valid if it fits into a neat, socially acceptable box. Because of these loud voices, you have likely built a wall around your heart. You have looked in the mirror and whispered doubts to yourself. You have told yourself, "My time has passed." You have told yourself, "It's too late for that kind of passion." You have told yourself that if someone younger looked at you, they couldn't be seeing you, they must be totally mistaken. But today, God wants to shatter that mirror of doubt. Today, the universe wants to tell you a truth that transcends calendars and birth years. Someone has truly fallen for you. Yes, you. Not the version of you from 20 years ago. Not the version of you that society says is ideal. But the version of you that exists right now, with the wisdom in your eyes and your smile. Despite the age gap, despite the differences in your generations, despite what your fear tries to tell you in the middle of the night, this connection is real. And it is not a mistake. Today, we are going to walk through the profound spiritual reasons why this is happening. We are going to explore why God sometimes aligns two souls from different times to meet right now. We are going to silence the judgment of the world and listen to the whisper of destiny. By the end of this message, you will not only understand why this person fell for you, but you will find the permission you need to open your heart to a love that defies the rules. Point number 1. They didn't fall for your age, they fell for your frequency. You must understand that souls do not have ages. Your body marks the passage of time, but your spirit is timeless. When this person looked at you, they didn't see a number. They felt a frequency. In a world that is often shallow and rushed, you carry something that is incredibly rare. Depth. You have lived. You have loved. You have lost. You have rebuilt. That journey has created a rich soul. This richness is something a younger person simply cannot possess yet. When this person is around you, they feel a sense of grounding. They feel a peace that they cannot find in people their own age. While their peers are playing games or seeking validation, you are standing in your power. You know who you are. And that self-knowledge is magnetic. It is intoxicating. This person fell for you because you offer a sanctuary. You offer a safe harbor in a stormy ocean. When they talk to you, they don't have to pretend. They don't have to perform. Your presence gives them permission to be their true self. So, when the doubt creeps in and asks, "What do they see in me?" realize that they see the one thing that youth cannot buy: substance. They fell in love with your mind. They fell in love with your emotional intelligence. They fell in love with the way you view the world. Do not insult their love by calling it confusion. They are not confused. They are captivated. They have recognized a diamond in a world of rhinestones, and they are smart enough to know the difference and cherish what they have found. Point number 2. God often uses the unlikely to create the extraordinary. If you look at the greatest stories in history, the greatest spiritual texts, and the deepest myths, you will notice a pattern. God rarely uses the expected path to bring a blessing. Whenever God wants to teach the world about love, He breaks the rules. He brings together people who shouldn't be. This age gap between you is not a barrier. It is a bridge. It is a bridge between two different perspectives, two different energies, and two different life stages. Why would the universe align you with someone younger? Perhaps because you have lessons to teach them that they could learn from no one else. You have the map for territories they are just beginning to explore. And conversely, perhaps they were sent to teach you. Maybe you had become too rigid. Maybe you had forgotten how to play. Maybe you had accepted a life that was good enough, but lacked fire. This younger energy enters your life to wake you up, to remind you that you are still alive, to remind you that passion is not just for the young, it is for the living right now. This connection is a divine exchange. You give them roots, they give you wings. You give them wisdom, they give you wonder. Do not look at the gap as a deficit. Look at it as a design. It is designed to stretch you both. It is designed to challenge your egos and expand your hearts. If it were easy, if it were normal, it wouldn't be transformative. God transforms us all. Point number 3, the test of social courage. Now, we must address the shadow that often follows this kind of love. We must talk about the fear of judgment. You might be worried about what people will say. You might be worried about whispers in your family, glances from strangers, or the harsh opinions of a society that loves to put labels on every single thing. These voices can be loud. They can be cruel. And if you are not careful, they can seep into your own mind and poison the connection. But here is the spiritual truth about judgment. Judgment is the tax you pay for being extraordinary. Mediocre lives do not attract judgment. Mediocre loves do not attract stares. If you follow the script, no one will ever say a single word. But you will also never experience the heights of what is possible. God is using this relationship to test your courage. He is asking you, do you value your own happiness more than you value the opinions of strangers? This person, the one who fell for you, has already passed this test. Think about their courage for a moment. They see the age gap clearly as you do. They know the stigma, and yet they are still here. They are still choosing you. They are willing to face the judgment because the value of you outweighs the cost of them. That is not just attraction. That is respect. That is bravery. When you shrink back in shame, you are essentially telling God that society's rules are more important than His many divine blessings. You are being called to stand tall. You are being called to own your worthiness. You are being called to say, I deserve to be loved, and I do not need permission from the world to receive it. When you release the need for approval, you become invincible. Let them talk. Their judgment says nothing about your relationship, but it says everything about their limitations. Point number 4. The soul contract of healing. There is a deeper reason why this person fell for you. It goes beyond chemistry and enters the realm of soul contracts. Many of us carry wounds from our past. Perhaps you were in a marriage where you felt unseen. Perhaps you spent years taking care of everyone else and forgot to take care of yourself. You felt put away. This new person, this younger energy, is often sent as a healing agent. Notice how they look at you. They don't look at you with the tired eyes of someone who has known you for decades. They look at you with fresh eyes and wonder. They notice things about you that others stopped noticing years ago. They admire your strength. They desire your touch and your spirit. This is a specific type of healing energy. It is designed to reactivate your divine feminine. It is designed to remind you that you are a sensual, vibrant, desirable being. God sent this person to dust off the shelf. He sent them to hold up a mirror that says, look at you. You are still beautiful. You are still powerful. Your story is not over. It is just beginning. For them, you are likely healing a wound in them as well. Perhaps they have never felt truly safe. Perhaps they have only known relationships that were filled with drama and games. In you, they find a sanctuary. They find a love that doesn't demand, a love that nurtures. This mutual healing is the core of the soul contract. It is not an accident that you met right now. Do not block this healing because you feel guilty. Do not push it away because you think you don't deserve it. Healing is your birthright. Love is the medicine. And sometimes the medicine comes in a bottle we didn't expect. Point number 5. The illusion of time. Let's talk about the fear of the future. This is the biggest weapon the ego uses to destroy your peace. This fear is valid, but it is also a trap. It traps you in a future that hasn't happened yet, stealing the joy of the present moment that is happening right now. The spiritual truth is this: time is an illusion. You could meet someone your exact age today, and they could leave tomorrow. There are no guarantees in love, regardless of the birth years on your licenses. Security is not found in similar ages. Security is found in shared values, shared commitment, and shared love. When you reject a blessing today because you are afraid of what might happen in 10 years, you are living in a state of lack. God gives us daily bread. He gives us the love we need for this season. Maybe this person is meant to be with you for a lifetime. Maybe they are meant to be with you for a season. But if you close the door now out of fear, you miss the blessing of the season completely. This person is falling for you now. They want to be with you now. They are choosing you now. Why are you arguing with the present moment? Why are you creating problems that do not exist yet? Focus on the beautiful gift of today. To love requires a leap of faith. It requires you to trust that if you walk in truth today, tomorrow will take care of itself. Enjoy the love that is in front of you. Savor the connection. Do not let the ghost of the future haunt the house of the present. Look at the evidence. Look past the fear and the mirror. You have someone standing in front of you who truly sees you. They are not blind. They are not looking for a mother figure or a novelty. They are looking for a partner. And in you, they have found the qualities they have been searching for their entire life. They fell for your soul, and your soul has no expiration date. What should you do now? If you have been hiding from this connection, today is the day to change your energy. I am not saying you have to rush to the altar. I am saying you have to stop apologizing for being loved. You have to stop shrinking. You have to stop telling yourself, I'm too old for this. Start by accepting the compliment. When the universe sends you love, say, thank you. When this person shows you affection, receive it without suspicion. Accept that you are worthy. Imagine for a moment that you dropped the shame. Imagine you dropped the worry. Imagine you allowed yourself to just be in this connection. How much lighter would you feel? How much more joy would flow into your life? God does not make mistakes. He did not cross your paths to torture you. He crossed your paths to expand you and help you finally grow into your truth. You are worthy of passion. You are worthy of excitement. You are worthy of a love that makes your heart race, regardless of the year you were born. Do not let the world tell you who you are allowed to love. Do not let a number dictate your destiny. If this message has touched your heart today, then I invite you to make a powerful declaration for your own future. I want you to reclaim your worthiness. I want you to signal to God that you are ready to receive the love He has sent, in whatever package it arrives. Close your eyes for just a second. Place your hand over your heart. Feel the beat of your own life, and silently say, I am worthy of love at any age. I release the fear of judgment. I accept the blessings meant for me. And to seal this intention, go to the comments below and write these simple words. I am open to love. Let those words be your permission slip. Let them be the moment you stop fighting the current and start floating in the river of grace. Because remember, love is not a resource that runs out as we get older. Love is infinite. And you, my friend, are just getting started. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today. You are beautiful. You are powerful. And you are deeply, deeply loved. Until next time, trust the journey.